Welcome back to our channel here in YouTube. My name is Mike Menahem. I'm with Govbidpro.com. Today's video is going to be about bids. The government bids. That's what they are. Let's jump right in. The government is going to put out these bids. They are going to be solicitations that are either an RFI, RFQ, or RFP. That stands for Request for Information, Request for Quote, and Request for Proposal. Notice the commonality there. They're requesting information. That doesn't constitute that the government will spend money. It doesn't constitute that they will issue a contract, but it is a bid that is on a website called sam.gov. And of course, if you need help with these bids, that's what we're here for, is Govbidpro.com. Let's talk about what are we looking for in these bids, whether they're an RFI, RFQ, or RFP. The government's either looking for information, a quote, or a proposal with one of these types of bids. The first thing that I'm going to look at when I'm looking at a bid is I'm going to look at the due date. I'm going to look at the due date. When's the bid due? Because if the bid is due tomorrow, it's going to be tough to go ahead and manage that and prepare that. Now, we do have templates, and it is possible, but you got to scramble. If you've got at least a week or two out, if it's due next week, we've got time to put the bid together. And what do I mean by that in terms of putting the bid together is, we're going to jump to number 4 here, is the submission requirements. The government may require that you deliver the quote, your management plan, your resumes, maybe even past performance, references, all these things. So the due date's very important. When is the bid due? Also, the set-asides. Are you a woman-owned? Are you veteran-owned? Are you service-disabled veteran-owned? 8A minority status. We're going to see that on the front page of the bid, and that'll tell us the set-asides. And by the way, if you're looking for additional information, we have 14 on-demand videos on our website. All right, number 3, what are the deliverables? In other words, what is the government looking for? If you sell laptops, are you going to bid on something that's for 3D printers? Sometimes the government also will have multiple line items. Let me give you an example. The government says they want 10 3D printers, 10 quantity 3D printers. Great, but they also want installation, training, and warranty. So they're looking for multiple line items. That's 4 line items: the product, the installation, the training, and the warranty. Can you deliver all 4 of those? So that's number 3, is the deliverables. Okay. Back to the number 4, we talked about this. What are the submission requirements? What are the submission requirements? Again, you're going to have to deliver cage code, UEI number, website, email, phone number, all these things. And we have templates on our website at Govbidpro.com. And definitely visit us there, okay, at Govbidpro.com. But every bid is different and every contract manager is different, so the submission requirements are going to be different, okay? Finally, at the bottom here it says financing. What you have to do is look at it and go, okay, I've got a bid that's due next week. It's set aside for small business. I'm a small business. The deliverables are 1 item times 500 units. Great. The submission requirements, they only want a quote, maximum 5-page PDF. And finally, how are you, the small business, going to finance it? How are you, the small business, going to finance this bid? Now, normally the government goes by what's called LPTA. LPTA stands for lowest price technically acceptable. Why do I share that? The reason is, once you do this bid, just keep in mind you've got a handful of other people that are bidding against you. So that drives prices down because of more competition. The financing piece is where, again, you've got a good due date. It's set aside for small business. The deliverables, 500 widgets. The submission requirement is only a quote 5-page PDF maximum. The question is, how are you going to buy 500 widgets and sell them to the government and make the spread in the middle as a reseller? So how are you going to finance your project? You may have labor costs that are in the project, like delivery or installation or training or consulting or coaching, that kind of thing. You have to be able to say to yourself, how am I going to finance that? Knowing that with government, you have to deliver first, they have to approve it, then you get paid. Again, come see us at Govbidpro.com. My name is Mike Benahem. I'm the founder. We'd be happy to help you out. Give us a call if you have any questions, 505-585-1749, or email me at mike@govbidpro.com. Just email us there. Thanks for joining us today with this podcast, if you'll call it, about bids. If you've got any questions, email me at mike@govbidpro.com. Thanks very much. We'll see you at the next meeting.